Hi, good morning. Welcome to Business. My name is Darrell Kwao. The International Financial Corporation, IFC, has bemoaned the low rate of gender parity in Ghana's executive boardrooms at the launch of a publication on Trailblazers, portraits of female business leadership in emerging and frontier markets at the World Bank office here in Accra. First Lady Rebecca Akufo-Addo urged the business community to see women as key to economic growth.
A recent study on women on company boards in Ghana by the International Finance Corporation (IFC) reveals that more gender-diverse boards tend to demonstrate higher performance, which is reflected by returns on assets and growth in sales. Despite this, nearly one quarter of Ghanaian companies have no women on their boards. Speaking at the launch of the publication Trailblazers, portraits of female business leaders in Accra, First Lady Rebecca Akufo-Addo admonished the business community to appreciate the role women play in Ghana's economic prospects.
Push to balance the gender skills in business leadership is absolutely critical for us in Ghana and indeed for all of Africa. Women-owned businesses create jobs. Companies with diverse leadership cultivate the kind of creativity and innovation that leads to brand new products and services.
The publication saw Ghana's Nora Bannerman of Sleek Garment Exports Limited and Africa's Sleek Institute of Creativity and Technology selected among 4 women from emerging and frontier markets in Ghana, Kenya, Uganda, and South Africa to highlight their personal and career journey as women.
My mother gave me one sewing machine. My dad gave me a 3-bedroom house. So from one sewing machine, I now have a 300 machine factory. Wow. From a 3-bedroom bungalow, I now have a 22 square feet factory that can employ 1,000 people at full capacity. One sewing machine is what I'm talking about. Yeah. A father who believed in me. Friends who gave me fabrics to do it, shows. I end up on international platforms. Some of my thoughts of exposing what I had to do was sewing for first ladies in Africa, including Winnie Mandela. At the time, it was Mrs. Rawlings, Uffe Boahen's wife, you know, etc., etc. Yeah. And that's what we women do. So invest in women.
Meanwhile, organizers of the event, the IFC, pledged financial support for a gender-balanced role in Ghana's boardrooms.
Now, the new managing director of Evian Bank, Victor Yawasante, has called on government to come up with the details on the continental.
The traders follow. So we have always known where the trade hubs are. We've always been ready. So the presence of the new secretariat here only enhances what is done previously. We need government to articulate better how they expect banks to play a role in this new one in Ghana. We are engaging already with the Trade Ministry and all of that to try and understand the role they want banks to play. And once we are clear on that, of course, first mover advantage and all the things we know will come to play. We expect it to be a positive addition to banking in Ghana. These days, as you can see, there's quite a number of African conglomerates that are emerging. There are a lot of Nigerian corporates that have set shop here. And these are people we have banked for a long time and we know them. So we can bank them and bank their ecosystem, understanding what they know. So for example, if a Dangote comes in here and a Dangote now has to redistribute through some of the distributive trade in Ghana, in the areas we know, with our history, we know that these clients are good clients we must support to make sure Dangote is giving the right service to the Ghanaian underlying businessman who must now go and distribute. So we can now bank the whole ecosystem of our geographies that we play in, whether we are in Accra, whether we are in Nigeria, whether we are in Congo, and as you know, we have 6-7 subsidiaries in the West Africa sub-region. So this hub has become a hub where we are masters of, and therefore we can play in properly.
All right, in other news this morning, the Young Entrepreneurs Forum organized by the Ghana Investment Promotion Center, GIPC, has come to an end with hundreds of budding entrepreneurs nationwide tasked to not only adopt the right attitude to work, but also maximize the potential of social media for effective marketing and customer mapping. CEO of the GIPC, Yofi Grant, spoke to Joy Business about the prospects for these entrepreneurs.
The extremely exciting listening to all the ideas and all the creativity and the energy and the eagerness. In fact, even more exciting was the eagerness with which many of the young people here want to do things. And I think as we ushered in a Ghana Beyond Aid, and then Ghana becomes the headquarters of the Continental Free Trade Area, I mean, the opportunities are immense and the excitement is immense. And I'm fully convinced that, yeah, we have what it takes to be a great country. Once a few things are fixed and people find their feet correctly, we will see some businesses happening. I mean, we'll see some very exciting ideas. I mean, yesterday I put something, just to tell you how excited I am. So yesterday I put something on Twitter, and it was seen internationally. I got a call this morning from a group that are looking to invest in innovation. And it says, oh, we want to know who these people are. What do they do in agriculture? And so I just had to photograph the card and send it to them. And they're engaged. They are actually going to come to Ghana to have a look at this little project that this guy is doing in his backyard. And you know, and you see a lot of them. And as you see right now, we have these mentorship tables. You're hearing exciting things. And these are this is the forefront of our future.
So, moving forward, where do we see these young people?
Well, we have to keep nurturing them. We will continue doing the Young Entrepreneurship Forum. What we are trying to do is to, I'm sure that you know that we have this competition where we pick some of them. Apart from trying to find some little money for them, we'll put them up in front. I mean, the NEIP have agreed that they'll bring them into the fold of the NEIP and see how they can incubate them and nurture them and push them up. But we'll also use social media to market them. And I'm told that multimedia would have them pitch online and in front of the cameras, etc., etc. But at the end of the day, I keep saying that I think Ghana is in a great place, notwithstanding what anybody says. The opportunity is there, the talent is there, we just need to connect the two. And we have a great business. The more businesses we have, the bigger a country we have in terms of the economy. And so this is where it begins for many of them. And many of them, I'm sure you've spoken to some of them. Many of them are excited. The master classes have been extremely useful to them, and the mentorship has even been more amazing.
All right, and that's it for business. It's back to you, Bernice.
And coming up shortly in sports, we'll find out if a move from Old Trafford is the best for Lukaku and bring you updates from last night's preseason friendlies and the ongoing Washington Open. Do stay for details.